Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Now I hear that Carlos is going to be making some changes and not allowing the cast to be interviewed. I wonder, is it because of the interview that Martell did with Queen Sheba? But Carlos, why? Because some things were brought to light that you and most viewers already knew. Martell's attitude was only shocking to the people that don't know of him, that don't know him, and the people that don't watch the show. Other than that, everybody else already knew what Martell was about. We was basically tuning in to watch him lie and to and we knew that it was going to be, he was going to make a mockery of himself, as he always do. So why stop the interviews now? It was okay when you was able to go on tour with him and control the narrative. But like I stated, the interview didn't shock the content creators, and we aren't the problem. We're not a threat to you, your cast, or your show. So I don't understand why you gonna stop the cast from doing interviews. Love and Marriage Huntsville was supposed to be a reality show about Black excellence. And all we getting is make-believe and fairy tales, along with crime, punishment, lawsuits, liens, and it's like we're getting the total opposite of Black excellence. You really making our people look like a fool on TV. And these people are going along with it instead of trying to make some progress. These people, the Scotts, haven't made progress in 6 seasons. And you keep shoving them in front of our face week after week, season after season, but you mad at us. The questions that was asked of Martell, I thought they was very fair. And Martell is the one that spoke outside the questions and asked to speak about court documents and Melody, the kids, and other things. When Queen Sheba advised him not to go down that road, she did. She advised him. He must have forgot that the interview wasn't a Kingdom Reign arranged interview, that it could be edited before it's put out, or they can, do some retakes, or, they would be able to ask and say exactly what was submitted to them. Martell must have forgot. He was drinking too much of that wine or something, and he must have forgot that the interviewer was not arranged by you, Carlos, or one of your team, and he thought that he would be able to manipulate the interview, and because it was a woman. So he tried it, but it didn't work. He tried it, but it didn't work, and he only got himself in more trouble. So, Carlos, you really only have yourself and Martell to blame, because you should have checked Martell a long time ago and put him in his place. But since you was hyping him up, you his biggest cheerleader, hyping him up, pushing him forward, and pushing him out in the spotlight, trying to rebuild his image, going on tour with him. You did this. You knew Martell was a fool when he get up there and speak. He gonna talk too much. You knew that. That's why you had to hold him by the hand and take him on his last interviews. But I don't know, maybe his whoever his PR team didn't let you know this interview was about to happen, and he thought that he could do something by himself. No, but you should have had that talk with him. You should have made sure that you told him you don't do anything without me. You don't do anything unless I approve it. Well, maybe you should have told his team that. But I don't think you mad because Martell was exposed, because you already knew all this stuff about Martell. You knew about his rages, his anger. You knew about his attitude. You mad because others are starting to look at you and own and like, what's going on? What's going on over there? They starting to side eye y'all because with this whole melody situation, the other things are coming to light. Y'all haven't spoke about it. Y'all want to, sweep it under the rug, and it's like all of a sudden y'all want to, take Martell on press tours and try to clean up his image and making him all these grand marshals. So you not mad because of what Martell said, because you already knew this stuff. This ain't nothing new, and his attitude, that's nothing new what Martell did. You're mad because now people are starting to side eye you and own. See, when it was just, side eye and Martell, it was okay. It's okay because you could laugh and, sweep it under the rug and be like, oh, child, whatever you say. But this time, people are taking a real notice. The ratings are steady falling, and it's nothing you can do about it. Because it's already out about the Scotts and Stormy lawsuits and liens, and it's already out about the men cheating, but you still allowing these people to fake be millionaires like we watching cartoons. Carlos, we're not kids. And you can't just keep telling us something and expect us to believe it. We are grown and we're expecting grown content. Carlos, the content creators don't need to do interviews with your cast to know what's going on. And matter of fact, the only person that really have done interviews is Melody. And Melody don't have anything to be exposed. She give us the real every week. We don't have. I feel as though it's petty of you, but who really doing interviews? Kimmy did one interview I seen this season with Bossa. Outside of that, who doing interviews? Nobody asked you to take Martell on a press tour. We didn't care what he said because we knew he wasn't going to tell the truth, just like he didn't tell the truth in this Queen Sheba interview. But he did expose some things that were truthful, but he didn't tell the truth in regards to himself. So when you say you're going to make the cast stop doing interviews, who are you referring to? And I don't understand why you mad at the content creators, because it's not the content creators that you need to be worried about. The content creators aren't digging up y'all mess. The content creators are not going and exposing y'all liens and lawsuits, y'all cheating scandals. That's not us. We're not digging it up. Yeah, we're reporting it, but we're not digging it up. You need to be worried about your everyday viewers, not the content creators. Because even if you stop doing the interviews, these people, these everyday people that's digging this stuff up, they don't need the content creators to drop the tea that they have on these people. The social media is huge and powerful. So, Carlos, When you say you're gonna stop them from doing interviews, they don't tell the truth in interviews anyway. When they did do interviews, we watched Letitia get on an interview with you, and she regurgitated a whole um, Melody's whole speaking thing of what she said. She regurgitated every word that Melody says, word from word. Even had the whole, I mean, she even had the whole look of Melody. Kimmy is only going to do an interview to speak about her illness, speak about her cancer, and that's it. She's not going to give the real of her life, of what her and Maurice is going through. Tisha's going to deflect. Marcel's going to give you a clown behavior. So really, they're not really interesting to interview. So you hurting whom? So, like I say, Carlos, you really need to check yourself, because you or your show ain't all that. And I'm just stating my opinion, talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think.